Hello, and welcome to the Sofa Talk podcast. I'm your co host, Aster.
Yeah, I'm your co-host Seven.
Let's talk it out and lounge it up. We appreciate you listening. This is episode 11, and the title of today's episode is Love Talk. Oh, yeah, happy Black History Month and happy Lovers Month. Today, we're going to talk about love. Shout out to Keisha Cole for that song. Y'all know I'm crazy if y'all don't know by now. Get ready to fall in love with this conversation as we dish out the tea on Valentine's Day, self love, relationships, and share some saucy secrets on how to keep the love flame burning bright. Welcome back.
So, did you guys have a good Valentine's Day? So for talkers,
Yeah, did y'all have a good Valentine's Day? Yeah, did you have a good Valentine's Day, Sofa Talkers?
they probably did. Most of them probably did.
Yeah, we hope you did. We hope you did.
Yeah, we hope you did. What about you? How was yours?
How was my Valentine's Day? Well, you all know I'm always open and I'm always telling you all I'm happily single and I'm loving it. Right. So you all know I'm not dating right now. And so my Valentine's Day pretty much, let me keep it real with y'all. I decided to kind of treat myself that day. Money's tight for me and kind of funny for me. I'm gonna be again transparent with you all. I don't have to sugarcoat nothing here on this podcast with y'all. So what I decided to do that day, I decided to treat myself. I didn't need no man to treat for me. I decided to treat for myself. So I went ahead and I got a manicure and pedicure. I love doing that. I don't know, I just love getting my manis and pedis. And I'm a low maintenance kind of woman. So like, and I'm a plain Jane, a basic kind of woman. So I don't go like over the top. So like I'll do like natural nail polish with my real nails, and my toes are regular polish. Just really basic and natural.
Mm-hmm.
And I also treated my hair to get done. A little silk press, y'all.
Nice.
Yeah, a little silk press. You ladies, you know what those are, a little silk press. I had to get it done, got my little deep condition treatment, got my hair cut into the bob. I love the bob. I've been rocking the bob since about 30 years old. That's my signature look.
Mm-hmm.
So I got my hair done and I treated myself. The only thing that was missing from that was a massage. I could have used a nice little massage, even if I went to the massage in the mall. Or, I think I was just missing that. Other than that, and I had gotten myself like a little sandwich wrap, like a turkey ranch wrap. I'm trying to watch my weight so I could be summertime fine. Summer's coming up, and I want to get this body back. I'm 40, but that's not stopping nothing. That's not stopping no show. I think that's the only thing that was missing. But one thing with me, because I've been single for a while, so this Valentine's Day is just another day to me. But I don't let it depress me or make me get into a state of like me feeling sorry for myself for being single, or other people are out there doing their things, or couples are out there doing their thing, having fun and everything like that. I never let that bother me. I never let that bother me because I know my time is coming. So to me, it's just another day, but I pamper myself.
Choice.
Yeah, but thank you for that. I'm single by choice. So I didn't let that bother me. And I love love, and I love seeing people that are truly and genuinely in love express their love for one another. That's just my thought and my take on that. Yeah.
Same here.
Same here. So you in my business. How was your Valentine's Day? You booed up, you engaged up and everything?
Yeah. You know what? It was nice. We went on a nice date. And, went out for seafood, and we both love seafood. We
Me
went
too.
out for seafood and did some shopping, exchanged a couple gifts to each other, just spent the evening together. Nothing too crazy. But we had a good time. It was a good time to get away from the kids and everybody, and just kind of spend time together. Had our phones on was it on silent?
Oh, that's right.
Really got to enjoy each other. long car ride and all that stuff like that.
I love car rides.
Yeah,
I
so
love it.
we had a pretty nice romantic Valentine's Day.
Okay. All right. Well, y'all see it from my perspective, a single and happily single woman.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have a man that's booed up, engaged up in a relationship,
Mm-hmm.
and he had a good time.
Yep.
Yes.
13 years tomorrow. So yeah.
Okay, congratulations. Okay, let's go ahead and applause on that.
Mm-hmm.
Round of applause.
Round of applause.
Yes.
So for talkers, my question is, how many of y'all got busy during Valentine's Day? Got in the sheets, big grown folk stuff. That's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm. Y'all got it on? Let's get it on. Y'all got it on.
Did you get it on?
What? Stop acting simple. Stop acting like a simpleton. You know I'm celibate. They know I'm celibate. I ain't getting nothing on.
Ain't nothing wrong with self-love either.
That's right. Or self-pleasure. Exactly. Did I get it on with, what do they call it? A bob? Bob? Y'all know what bob is? I don't think I did.
What is a bob?
Come on, stop playing around.
A rose?
Yeah, well, you can say a battery operated.
Yeah.
Okay, you got it. Okay. Yes. Single ladies. Did y'all, have a bob or some type of assistance?
I'm sure they were charged
that was helping you.
And was ready.
Okay, fellas, what about y'all? We can't forget y'all either. We're not gonna exclude y'all out of there that are also single and probably possibly celibate. Men are also doing celibacy too, what I'm finding out also.
They are.
Shout out to y'all too. Which how y'all handling? What y'all was doing? Taking care of business, self business. Hello.
Oh,
yes. Oh. So I personally think that Valentine's Day is overrated. And the reason why I say that it's overrated is because I feel, I don't know. I think they say the most like consumer shopping is around Valentine's Day. I think that's where a lot of the money is generated, or a lot of people spend. I think I heard that. A lot of people are spending because they're buying gifts for their significant other or their partner or whoever. So I think it could be overrated at times. And I'm a woman, and this is coming from a female perspective. At times, I feel that Valentine's Day could be a woman's day. I'm gonna keep it real.
A woman's day.
Yeah, I think Valentine's Day is a woman's day.
That sounds so sexist.
No. It's. I don't know. I feel like the men have to do the dates, have to buy the necklaces, the roses, the chocolates, have to do the planning, have to do all the spending. I don't know. I had a coworker before that was talking about it, and I think he mentioned that too, and how he was like, kind of stressed out about planning Valentine's Day for him and his fiance at the time. What to get her and things like that. So
you know what?
I think it's a woman's day. Sorry.
I think it's for all lovers. I think it's for everybody.
You think it's
because Valentine's Day represents love. So I wouldn't even put gender specifics and all that stuff like that. Single, not single, married, engaged, lesbian, engaged, straight, queer, the whole whatever. I think it's just a day to honestly just celebrate love with either within yourself or with your partner, whoever you're with. I think that's what it's all about. But I think the only time people really should go hard when it comes to like Valentine's Day is probably like in the beginning stages of the relationship. Or if the relationship has definitely been kind of been like in a rocky phase or something like that, I would definitely say also too. But I think some couples, especially the ones that have been together for a long time, and it's been an easy sell, I don't think they have to put all that effort and pressure and exaggeration into Valentine's Day. So a happy couple is just like another normal day. But but I feel like some people, especially when it's fresh or new, or just even like young couples, remember when we were younger, Valentine's Day was like, just a big blow up.
Yeah.
I think when you get older, you're a little bit more settled, and then if y'all already had that romance already and all that stuff like that, it's not like the end of the world. It's like, okay, it's Valentine's Day. But I think new relationships, and I think especially when things have been a little iffy and rocky, I think people definitely go out their way extra during Valentine's Day.
Is it like to solidify we are still in love, or solidify the love?
Prove a point. Mm-hmm. If you haven't been showing your love the best, I feel like that's another thing also too.
But it's I'm sorry, that's terrible. You have to do that on that kind of day. I'm gonna keep it real. That you have to kind of prove yourself on that day, on that particular day, because we have other days.
That's true.
Right? We have other days. Why should it have to take this day to honor that?
That's
Hello.
True.
Hello.
Because of that day, I think that's why it's like, well, you know what? If we haven't been celebrating love like how we should or have before, and Valentine's Day is here, it's like, well, why not also either? Because then it would be really awkward if Valentine's Day comes and y'all kind of been on the outs or dealing with stuff or whatever, not seeing eye to eye, and then you don't celebrate Valentine's Day. That's like for a couple not to celebrate their anniversary, like what's going on.
Okay, but then here's a good question. What if we have some couples out there, because there might be some out there that said, you know what, fuck it. We're not celebrating.
Yeah,
does that make the relationship less?
No, not at all.
Lesser than, or though. Not truly quote unquote in love?
No, that's their thing. That's their choice.
Okay.
If they already locked in and that's like a mutual thing between both of them, and it's like we're not really tripping off no Valentine's Day. Like we celebrate each other on a regular basis. We show each other love and affection and all that. Then Valentine's Day is just another day to some people. Some people like to go the extra mile. Some people like it's just another day to us. We're good. We locked in, and we're happy. Whatever. But I think it's just one of those days where you just go out just because that's just what it always has been. That's what that day is about. But it's like nowadays people don't follow all those trends and all the extraness and all that stuff like that. I don't.
We pump my brakes. Pump the brakes.
Teddy bears and all types of candy and rose petals. I don't think everybody does it.
Some people, celebrities do. Celebrities, and they're gonna showboat and
for clickbait.
Okay. So with that being said, again, okay, let's go ahead. So celebrities do that. So we're gonna go ahead. We always talk about social media, y'all. I told you we need our own podcast episode on social media. Social media tends to impact people's perception on Valentine's Day, and it truly does. When you see people posting their diamond necklaces, their earrings, what else? Like you said, the roses, the bouquets, engagements, pregnancy announcements, even marriage. Marriage, sometimes people get married on that day. So it's broadcasted publicly to everybody. So then that might make people feel like, damn, my relationship ain't like that. We don't got money to spend like that. We're not living like that. We're not living up to the terms of what we see out there that's being posted to us. Damn.
And
we ain't shit. That's how people.
Social media, it kind of makes the people that are just like
regular people, or people that go going
caught up on
all that fancy shit like me
would make them feel some type of way. But just think about how things were before social media and how private and
I wish they would just ban the shit.
Somebody saw you got something, they saw it, but other than that, nobody didn't know if you got flowers when on the date unless you told them.
Yes.
Or something like that. It wasn't like a broadcast type
broadcasting.
But me and my lady, we used to like post certain stuff like on social media, but now it's just like we'll post our picture together and say Happy Valentine's Day, we love each other, what we're grateful for about each other, something like that. And that's really, we don't post our gifts and all that stuff. We don't do all that.
So do you still, I'm sorry, I want to make sure I caught that. Do you post that now? Do you
we still like, we'll still do like a social media post, like Happy Valentine's Day to my baby, my wife, whatever, something like that, and just say something nice and kind and lovely. But like, posting our gifts, or if we go on a romantic trip, or if I bought her flowers or candy, like those are the normal things. You don't have to post that shit. Like everybody.
Okay.
I don't know.
So, but here,
I will do a nice, beautiful post. Yeah.
So here's my question. Y'all got my hand up. Y'all can't see me because remember we're not visual. But my hands up like I'm a school student with my hand up like I'm asking for the teacher. Can I say something? So I'm doing that with 7 right now because this is good because I want to ask 7. 7. So why do you have to post that? You don't have to show the gifts or anything, but why do you feel you have to do a special shout out post on Valentine's Day?
I don't feel I have to do shit. I just do it.
You just do it.
Because.
Why do you do it though?
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. Like I said, it's always been a thing I've done since we've been together. Like we both have did it. So if we didn't do it, it would kind of be like a little awkward. Like
is it because
we always have? But remember, I said we used to post like what we used to buy each other or where we were going or something like that, our dinner or whatever date we went on. But it's like nothing like that. It's just a beautiful post just to show my love to my lady.
But then why do people have to feel that they have to post that? Even if it's not gifts or anything, even if it's just to make a special post, is it just to keep up with the whole social media trend?
I don't think so because there's couples I know that didn't post anything and they're happily in love.
Okay.
So I think it's just
the topic.
It's just your thing. I don't know. Yeah, it's up to the couple or whoever.
If you didn't post, would you think your fiance would get mad that you didn't post anything?
I don't think so because it's not like a well, you post, I post, or something like that. It's not like a tick for tack type of thing. It's just something that we always have done.
So if she didn't post anything, would you get mad?
No, because she's not a poster she doesn't post, not a poster.
And not an imposter either.
She doesn't post on the regular, but that's just something she's always done. Like when it was Valentine's Day or my birthday, but there's like even times like our kid's birthday, like she won't always put her kids.
Yeah, I don't think I would either.
I never miss none of my kids. Like I always post my kids' stuff, birthday stuff. But one thing that she's always done is just always like, on Valentine's Day or my birthday, she'll just always write a lovely post. She always has done that.
Okay, so that must be the 2 special days that mean the most to her that reference you.
Yeah. But it's just always been a thing. So if it was never a thing, I wouldn't care less if she did it or not.
Okay.
And honestly,
couples getting their feelings about that.
Honestly, at the age where
believe it or not,
now, means the fact that we're home and we're celebrating us. And,
yes.
And our love or whatever. And if she didn't post, I wouldn't give 2 shits because we're laid in the bed together or we're heading to a date or we already exchanged gifts. So a post wouldn't mean shit,
Okay.
I would care less because we're right here.
Yep.
I feel like the only time
moment
people care about something like that is if they have something they have to prove.
If they have something they have to prove.
Oh, we got to prove we're still together. We're still doing great.
We're living life. Look at us. Lavish. We got money.
We know what we got and who we are, what we got going on. But no, that's just always kind of been the thing.
Okay. I can dig it. Because it becomes when we use social media and when we post on Valentine's Day or what have you, it becomes like comparing your relationship to the people you see online, including celebrities. Yes, y'all are not exempt either. Performing love for likes, like you mentioned, people want to get all them likes, them hearts, and all that. Pressure to outdo people, to outdo other couples, and sometimes it be your own family and friends in the circle that people try to outdo.
Absolutely.
Those be the ones, not just the strangers or associates or people you don't know that follow you. It could be people that that are very closely tied to you. They try to outdo each other, which is all, I think it's all stupid. Like I said, ban the shit, ban the whole shit, ban the whole technology shit, ban the fucking all that shit.
I can care less what people got going on and what they're doing and what they, social media, it is what it is. I know we talk about social media on this platform a lot because it is what it is. It's a part of a lot of people's daily life, but I can honestly give 0 fucks about posts and likes and all that stuff like that. Like
that's how we are.
I really don't care. Like I can post a fucking bomb ass picture of myself or achievement or my children or my whatever the case or a trip or whatever the case may be. I wouldn't care who liked it, who didn't.
Absolutely.
I do not care. It is what it is. I'm not seeking validation on social media. Half the people in there don't even know.
That's right.
My day one,
right?
My everyday people, my village, they know what's going on.
Exactly.
It really doesn't matter to me.
Exactly. I like that. And intimacy isn't always aesthetic. It isn't. I'm sorry. Let's make that a point.
Yeah.
Hello. Let's make that a point. So
totally.
The social media, everybody's business.
I got a question. Do you think love should be celebrated more and just not on Valentine's Day? Like, is that the only time people? Excuse me, guys. I kind of went around it, but is that the only time love should be celebrated? Is only on Valentine's Day?
Love should be celebrated every day.
I agree.
I think love should be celebrated every day. Um, and as I mentioned before, I think Valentine's Day is overrated, and couples. I asked if couples are still celebrating Valentine's Day, and we mentioned that a while ago.
So what about like anniversaries and engagements? What about that type of thing? So do you only celebrate
Shoot.
I mean, it's kind of hard to. It's kind of hard to put that together with like, should love only be celebrated on engagements and anniversaries? Because obviously somebody got engaged because they are in love. They plan on being together with this person forever. Anniversaries, yes, definitely for sure. I feel like you should definitely, yeah, definitely. So yeah, I'm yeah. Love should definitely be celebrated more and just not on
those kind of occasions, on those 3 occasions.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
What about going out of, like, couples going out of their ways to buy gifts and go on dates, on those kind of dates, those specific dates?
That's your thing, absolutely, yeah. Because listen, like,
but sometimes love isn't. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Like, okay, if you love me, I don't need a gift for you to prove that you love me, husband.
You know what?
Or boyfriend.
But some people, that's their way of showing love. Is being a giver.
And true. And then some people do have a love language. I think it's giving. Was it giving? Right? Gifting. Giving. Right? I think that's what they call it. So, but then we have to look at the world we're living in too. Sometimes we're not going to always have that. So does that partner become less than or not fulfilling our needs if they can't supply us with a gift? But that's the notion that we're putting out there.
No, but if y'all have a real love, y'all know those things don't matter. That's just for the moment. Like say if your husband or boyfriend buys you a ring on a Valentine's Day or anniversary or something like that, right? You will always keep that forever. That's something that you will always hold dear to. You know what I'm saying? Something like that. But like candy or, or for a special date or something like that, like a romantic date somewhere y'all never did before. Those are like memories and stuff like that. Those are the type of things that would matter. But I don't think people you know who you're dealing with. So unless you're with a person that doesn't know your full intentions or who you are or how you move or whatever you do, that's the only time you really want to run into a problem like that for a person to get upset if they didn't get something or something like that. Like most couples don't happy couples, understanding couples that know one another, they're not going to expect something big if they know their partners or they're actually having financial difficulties or whatever the case may be during these difficult times in the world. I don't think anybody's going to expect much from their partner on certain, times that they should special times and occasions that they're supposed to be celebrating their love if they're going through stuff. There's other things you can do. But like you said, it's like they're a person's love language. No matter what I could possibly be going through, I'm always going to show up with a gift because that's just my love
sweet
language.
of you. Yeah,
and I'm not the type that kisses and hugs and holds and cuddles and all that stuff like that.
It's good you recognize
I buy
that.
You something that's like from my heart. And like when I buy somebody something, I take pride into it and it comes from the heart. It's just like, oh, here, I just throw this at you just because. I like to, that's just my thing. I like to, and the gifts that I try to get people or even my lady or whatever, I like to buy things I know people would value and love. And that's their thing that they would appreciate. Because then they know it definitely comes from love. They're like, that's just me, babe. That's it.
But I will say this too. I think a lot of women have become selfish because they're putting high price tags on gifts and love. And I did hit the nail with that. I did hit it. I use that hammer and hit that nail hard, y'all. Women, you're seeing a lot of that. And I don't think that's fair to the men. I don't think that's fair to the men. And let me say something. I'm a woman who knows my value and worth. That's why I'm also single. I'm also very low maintenance, but that doesn't mean that I don't want the finer things. I'm keeping it as a realistic standpoint, the times that we're living in, I'm not going to put pressure on a man to buy me a high fashion designer bag when that money could go to something else. We could use that money for a trip or something. I'm not going to label him.
You're not a woman that's going to expect something from somebody that you can't give yourself.
Myself, like
that's crazy work.
And we're talking about love. I'm so glad we're talking about this, love and relationships, because nowadays a lot of women are putting this whole emphasis on, if he don't got this, or don't make this amount of money, or can't get me this materialistic type thing, or can't buy me this, or can't afford this, they're dismissing a possible great man. You know what I'm saying? They're dismissing a great man. Like I said, my future husband is going to be lucky because I'm low maintenance. I do like nice things though. Trust and believe, I do. But I'm not going to put pressure on him. We might have to do another topic on that, because we'll go down a lot of minutes talking about this. But I'm not going to put pressure on him.
Lady, she's not like materialistic.
Yeah, like
she likes the simple shit. I'm the type of person, like I will like to go out and be on and stuff like that. It's like, boo, you didn't have to do all that. Like,
but do you know what women are calling us? Like your fiance and myself. They're saying that we don't know our worth, or kind of settling if we have this low maintenance, or not expecting much from a man. That's what's going on now. They're doing, it's the good woman out here, like myself and your fiance, and I my sisters are good women too. They're not requiring much, but people are looking at us like we're crazy. This is what social media is doing, because you should be wanting the most expensive and the most luxurious type of thing from a man. Do you understand where I'm coming from, y'all? They're making women, like, normal women, feel bad about that.
What does that prove? Like, what does that prove? Like, what does that really honestly do? Because if you got a man, and only thing you want from him is to give. A man wants love also too.
Reciprocate it.
Yeah, he wants to be reciprocated. So if you're not doing that, he's going to give you what you want, but then he's going to go somewhere else where he's getting that love and affection from.
Okay.
That's why you see so many of like those relationships where it'd be like, oh, he gave me the world, he bought me this, bought me that, but he cheated. Yeah, because you were a receiver and you weren't a giver. So he probably went somewhere else. And you ever saw like where he downgraded, he went with a woman that was less than me. She was in because the only thing the man wanted was unconditional love.
Yes. Okay, so you want material based on on condition. Okay. Hello. Hello. I had to bring that up because this is getting common, these topics, and y'all have heard it too, I'm sure. Y'all have heard it. Y'all have heard it. Y'all have heard it.
People have nowadays, I mean, I know the times have changed and we're going, so much stuff is going on in the world, but I feel like people, it's funny, me and one of my homegirls, we were talking the other day, and we were just saying how relationships aren't relationships no more. The dating scene has changed.
Wait till I talk about that later. Wait till I talk about that. I'm going in.
I feel bad when I talk to some of my friends because a lot of these women are looking for good men, but they have also kind of like shut the door on a lot of stuff too, because they're just not willing to tolerate. And the thing is, these are good women. These women have qualities to be good wives and mothers and stuff like that. But because so many, they see what's going on, and then also a past experience has really put them in a place of being comfortable. Like, I don't have a problem being by myself.
That's me. I'm part of that.
I'm not worried about all that because it's dangerous out there.
That too.
The way they used to be.
I can't wait to. I'm going to talk in on later.
I prefer to just stay to myself. And I love that these women have these strong qualities for them, but they're so deserving of love. Also, they are really deserving of a king. Of a provider, a husband, a good boyfriend, fiance, whatever you choose to pick. A lot of these women are deserving of it, but it may be also some of the new age girls also.
Wait.
Because a lot of, and it goes back to this, and this is not bashing, because I like social media.
He's stepping ahead of y'all, because I'm going to go in. Keep on talking.
I feel like people are, especially the newer generations, are feeding off of like the social media stuff.
There you go.
That's the models are.
Yes.
Or some of these reality TV stars.
Getting flued out, getting bags.
Thinking, like, that's
love.
And at the end of the day, we're not going to be 20, 30, even 40 forever. We getting older, and eventually you will want to find your life partner, find that love, that forever love, that bond with somebody.
Yes.
Now, don't get me wrong, and this is not to knock anybody, especially my happily single people.
That's me.
That are very happy and content and, living their best life, just being
hands
single.
in the air.
I'm not knocking that. Kudos
I love
to
it.
y'all. Definitely kudos to y'all.
I love
y'all
it.
out here doing the damn thing.
It's hard financially, but I'm hanging in there.
Not having a man or woman doesn't make you any less. Just remember that. But what I will definitely say when it comes to the single folks, y'all will always, always, always thrive if y'all love yourself.
Self-love.
That self-love.
That comes first.
Will get you anywhere in life. Nobody could ever break you once you're in love with yourself. Absolutely.
Because you're not going to rely on your man or your partner to give you that love, because you know what love is and you love yourself. So you're not going to allow nobody to tear you or break you down. Why? Because I love myself.
Absolutely.
Keep in mind too what Seven had mentioned a while ago. We have to remember too that these new age girls talking about love and using materialistic things and putting high price tags on love and gifts and things like that. Some of them did not have examples of love shown to them through their parents,
that too.
Or things like that. So they're going off of celebrities, social media, possibly hearing from their friends. So surviving. Some people don't know what love is. They were there's a word for that, where people were always on survivor mode. They never had the time to know what love is, or who gives them real love, or how can they give love. That's because that's how some people's upbringing is. And through no fault of their own. But therapy, self-healing, can help them
make those decisions because they only know what they know.
Yeah.
But if you really want to find true genuine love, you got to love yourself first, and then you got to know the type of love that you want to receive also too.
Doing the self-work.
You got to do your self-work and then love yourself, and then know the type of love that you want from your partner. I don't think a lot of people know how they want to be loved.
Yes,
so that's the thing right there too. Like, you got to know how you want to be loved, because once again, we'll go back. Some people think if a person is, gives them materials or, wines and dines them, that's a form of love. Like, that's love to them. There's more than that.
Yes. Yes.
You need a person that's going to love you during your ups, your downs, when you're ugly, when you gain weight.
Yes. When you're sick.
When you're sick, down and out, broke, whatever, they still have the same love they've always had for you. That's the type of love that I know I want. I have. I wanted to, because I didn't settle down until my mid-20s. And I feel like that was my real pretty much that was my first real relationship.
And that's fine.
And I took my time getting into that, because even as a man, I didn't want to be with somebody that couldn't love me much as I loved them. Or love, because some people see material, they'll see that. And when I was younger, I felt like I was really materialistic, shoes, cars, this and that, the in crowds and all that stuff like that. But you don't want somebody to base those types of things, base their love off of those types of things. You want them to know your heart, your mind, and your soul.
Not what you have or you possess. Yes.
All those things can get taken away.
Exactly. And then what do you have in the end?
And then what do you have in the end? So when I decided to get in a relationship, I wanted to be with somebody that's going to love the real me, just not the
inside and out.
Inside and
out.
Absolutely. But I think people are scared because of rejection. So I don't think a lot of people speak up and tell people what they want when they first start dating, when they're out there and they're looking for love and all that. I don't think they are vocal because they're scared they might run the person off.
Okay. Well, my hands up, y'all, because I want to ask him this question too. So, you know how they say love don't pay the bills?
Yeah.
Okay, right? Okay, let's dig deep in that. We're going to hit that. So sometimes love is based on money, because we say love don't pay the bills, or you can't struggle and be in love.
Relationships like that never last.
So then are we also being hypocritical in our statements, in our comments, and on this topic.
No, because
If
look at it, you have it depends. It depends on the
that's kind of based
situation.
on money,
It
then.
is based on the situation in the relationship. Because if the relationship was built off of money or something like that, anyway, wrong intentions ain't going to last anyway. Anything that has bad intentions behind it is not going to last. It's not. It is not. So that's why I kind of hate, the thing with the love don't pay the bills, because if y'all really love each other and somebody in the relationship is going through a hard time, it should be easy for one of the partners to say, "Babe, I got this. Boo, I got this. Husband, I got this. Wifey, I got this. Boyfriend, whoever, I got this. We're going to be all right."
What if they both don't have money? Both are homeless.
But
both are
of them
struggling.
are homeless together. Their love kept them together. They're doing it together. It's one thing if you're in a relationship, you both lost everything, and then your partner all of a sudden leaves you because you don't have nothing to offer, then that's bad.
Ooh, yeah.
But how many homeless couples have you seen together? How many families have you seen?
I've seen them.
We're still holding on together. We're in the hotel room together.
Uh-huh.
You know why? Because that's love.
Love. Okay.
So people that have those wrong intentions, when they're basing relationships off of finances and all that stuff like that, those relationships are not going to last. And when you don't do something with pure intent, it's not going to last.
But do you know, okay, damn, this is getting good, y'all. Damn, this is getting good. Okay, I had my ex-boyfriend and I, we were talking about this before, and he had mentioned that what causes destruction or divorce in a relationship is, guess what? Money, finances. So love is not overpowering that. I'm bringing that up. He's smart when he said that.
Once again, that all, and you're absolutely right, but it depends on the situation. Okay, so from a man's perspective, all right, say, all right, I'll
yeah, you the man. You the man.
So me and my wife, we have it going on.
Mm-hmm.
They're really good in our relationship. We're okay. Then something happens dramatically, and we hit rock bottom, and I'm not able to provide the way I used to provide. And I'm sitting around, now she's doing everything.
Mm-hmm.
At first, we used to do everything 50-50, or we had a certain situation set up, let's just say that, set up, right?
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm not able to do anything. And then I just sit around on the couch and not making no attempt or no effort.
Mm-hmm.
That will cause a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But if your partner sees that you're trying and you're making effort and all that, that part is not, it's not going to destroy the relationship. What destroys a relationship when the person in the relationship gives up on themselves, and then the partner eventually gives up on them, because it's like, well, how long is this supposed to last?
Okay.
Especially if you have a partner that's like, hey, I know this person's hiring here, or these people might can help you. Why don't you call this person, talk to this person, and you just sitting there feeling sorry for yourself. Yeah, the person's going to get frustrated. Yeah, it's going to cause issue to the relationship because you're not trying. But if you see the good in your partner and they're making effort, y'all gonna work through that together.
Okay.
Only relationships, I'm telling you, only relationships that fall apart over money when there is some type of form of financial abuse, laziness, procrastination,
no potential, no ambition,
all of that. Those are the type of things that will end a relationship. But a true couple that is in love with each other and that love each other for who they are and started from the bottom on up together, those want to be the power couple that can navigate through anything that comes their way, because they fell in love and they love each other with their pureness. It's not based on what you got and what I don't got, or what you have, what I have. It's not based on that. That's why I said what I said. Those relationships that are based on those type of things, they're not gonna last, because it's not really real love.
Okay.
Somebody paying your bills and you sitting around doing what you want to do, that's not love. Unless that is an arrangement how y'all set up. I go to work every and take care of everything. You stay home. You take care of our children, or you take care of the house. I come home. My meals is cooked. You look good. You know, you give me someone.
Yep.
It all depends on the communication and what that couple's foundation is.
Okay.
That's it. So that's why I don't want to throw those type of darts out there like that, because everybody has a situation and how what works in the relationship. But like I said, when it's not pure and you're in those relationships for the wrong reason, yeah, ain't no good gonna come out of it. Eventually, it's all gonna hit you in the face.
And that's not real love.
That's not real love.
Real love.
Yeah, that's not real love. You only with somebody what they can do for you.
Okay. We're hitting, okay, y'all. I love this topic. Oh, I love that. I'm so happy we're able to discuss this. Now I'm speaking from a single perspective, remember? And before I dig deep in this, with this question I want to ask, because I'm about to go in on this, y'all. I've been holding this in. So last year I came across an article, and it was from USA Today. And the article is titled, "I Searched the Country for a Valentine's Date. Here's Who I Picked." This was on February 10th, 2025. And the author of the article was Erin Jensen. So basically, Erin turned Valentine's Day into her own real life rom com. At that time, she was 37 years old, single, and she hadn't had a Valentine since 2019. And instead of her rolling her eyes at the holiday, she fully embraced it. She loves Valentine's Day. For her, it's about love, big gestures, and those once in a lifetime moments. So she put it out there to readers to nominate someone. Her editor even backed the idea. She narrowed it down to 3 finalists and went on a virtual dates with each of them. And in the end, she chose a guy named Casey. What stood out wasn't just their chemistry, although she said their conversation flowed effortlessly. It was his story. He's been sober for over a year. He talked openly about getting out of a negative headspace, focusing on faith, family, and community. He coaches a kid's basketball game. He has drive, and she appreciated how supportive he was of her ambition. It's very sleepless in Seattle. They were headed to the Empire State Building for this big Valentine's date. But underneath the rom com vibe, it's really about putting yourself out there, even when it's scary, and believing love is still worth the risk. Okay, I've been holding this on, y'all. I'm so talk about timing. When I came across this article, I said I knew we were going to talk about this the following year, which is now in February for Love Month or Love Talk. Okay, here is my opinion on that article. Beautiful article. But then I also felt it was a little bit pathetic in a sense. And please don't shoot me the messenger saying this. I kind of felt it was pathetic. And the reason why I said that was because I felt like it was a form of desperation. I don't know. For her to feel like she had to go ahead and nominate these men to go on a date to find love. But she seemed like she was comfortable being single. But then again, we're at a point in society now, and our culture has changed, where women are taking initiative now to shoot their shot.
Yeah.
So the ball is in her court. No pun intended on that. Yeah, like what I did there. The ball was in her court. She shoot her shot with that. So what I'm finding out nowadays, women are taking initiation, especially single women. If they see a man, they like him, they're going after him. They're not waiting for the men or the man to go after them. They're going after the man. So my thing is that I want to say, let me ask this first. So I want to know, how are single people doing this month? Are you dating yourselves, and how are you enjoying on working on your self-love, or are you working on self-love? But let me get back to this with this whole thing with women shooting their shot. What is going on with men nowadays that they feel they can't approach women? See, I'm an old school type of woman. I'm a traditional type of woman. I got old school beliefs. I always feel that the man should come to the woman. I don't know. That's just what I believe. A man should come to the woman. But nowadays, that's not happening. I'm finding out. This is getting crazy. I feel like the women are doing the man's job. The roles are reversed.
I think it's a rejection thing also.
Oh my gosh, I was gonna say that. Men have so men have probably approached several women, especially really attractive women. Either the women were probably nasty, and they probably felt like, damn, I feel confident, I felt good, and she turned me down.
Or he may not have enough for her because everything is so materialistic.
That's true.
Now. So it's like, man, I might not be up to her standards or whatever the case may be. So there ain't no point.
Oh, see, I don't like what's going on, y'all, in the world. I don't like what's going on. I'm an old school type of person, traditional.
Remember back in the day, well, still is, but remember at one point, looks was everything.
Looks was everything, yes.
But now it's like people looking at your pockets, your credit scores.
Not just the physical, right? Everything. Okay.
I mean, people even checking mental health stats, family history.
Yes.
So,
yes.
Like I said earlier, I feel like the whole dating scene and just the full approach has definitely changed.
It's definitely changed. I think it's changed, and I feel that men are not being men and being strong and taking initiative. I'm sorry. I said what I said. I said what I fucking said.
I'm sorry.
They're not.
Man, I like when a woman kind of.
Oh my gosh.
When me and my girl got together, I ignored her because we were work buddies, and I knew she used to look at me and all that stuff like that, and I would ignore her. I just, for some reason, I just didn't have first of all, I wasn't looking for love at the time anyway, but I think it was a shy thing also too, but it was just like what turned me on was like she made the approach and was like, what's up, whatever. And I was like, oh, okay, I like that. Because me as a man, I like a woman that knows what she wants also too. I really do. I really like a woman that knows what she wants, and if she's vocal about it and she speaks up about it. I don't think there's nothing wrong for a woman approaching a man if she likes him, or she's attracted to him, or she wants to date him. And I think the only reason why women are doing that these days because men are not comfortable speaking up anymore because men get turned down all the time. You say one thing to a woman, she's gonna think you're a creep because the times have changed.
And I will say the Me Too movement too. That movement, that sexual harassment type stuff. That's true. That's true. That's true.
You walk up to a woman, you're beautiful. She's probably thinking you're trying to sex traffic her or something crazy. You know what I mean? It's just not like how it used to be. So I think that's why a lot of men, here's the perfect word for it, are being reserved.
Okay.
I think that's reserved, why a lot of men are being reserved.
Okay, you guys are reserved?
I think so.
Oh, okay. I respect that opinion, and I actually agree with you on that. I just want men to get the courage again. Don't let one rejection stop you from meeting your future blessing or your future soulmate.
So
oh boy, what he wants to say?
Do you think you have missed out on men because you haven't spoke up on anything you saw? Because I'm sure you've seen plenty.
I've seen some cute ones
that you was like,
based on looks.
To date him or something like that, but you would want him to approach
me.
First.
Yeah.
How many of you? I'm sure you have a lot of men.
Yeah.
Because you weren't going to speak up.
And I also too, I've had men that were it was black men, white men, men of different ethnicities and races. They were really nice to me. They had approached me at gas stations. You're beautiful. You have a nice smile. You have nice eyes. And it was, I didn't think of them as creeps, but one thing with me, I'm never rude. That's what the kind of woman I am, y'all. I'm never rude to a man. I always thank them. Oh, and I always smile. My smile is really pretty, so they like it, and my eyes are pretty. I'm not being conceited or nothing, but it says a lot with them when we communicate. They look at those things, and I always say thank you. I'm not gonna be like, ew, get away from me or anything like that, because that's not nice, and I'm not that kind of woman.
And women have it so hard nowadays also too. So you see what a lot of men see what a lot of what women are going through right on their face. So it can also be intimidating.
Yes.
It can. So it's like, man, she might have a bad day. I'm not going to say nothing to her because she look like she mean and she might be the softest, sweetest thing ever. But yeah, she might be the softest, sweetest thing ever. Hold on, y'all. I think we having technical difficulties. Yeah, she could be the softest, sweetest thing ever. And we good?
Yeah. I think the mic might have been off for a while.
Oh, snap.
So if y'all heard him low, I think he might have had turned it off. Hopefully his voice projects.
I think we're good. I think sometimes it doesn't, that light goes off. I don't know.
Oh boy.
Hopefully you guys got it. I've been holding it the same. I don't push no buttons.
Okay.
But she could definitely be, that could be also intimidating to a man also too. A woman, she may not come off as approachable, also too, because women are, especially in 2026, are dealing with a lot of stuff. So that could be kind of like a man might think he's being rejected. I really think so.
Is it because the way the woman's facial expression
Yeah,
is, or
you
how
might see a woman at the gas
positioning
station or whatever, and she's a beautiful woman, but if she ain't smiling, you might, man, I don't know if I should go up to her. Or you could say something like "smile, beautiful" or something like that. But she might say, "Can I get the fuck out my?"
Yeah,
So you just don't know. It just has to. I think it has to be like an odd thing. You both smile at each other, then it's like okay. But it's definitely approach thing with that, and I think that's why a lot of men have kind of fell back from being approaching women. You know, I yeah, that's what I think.
That's what you think.
Yeah.
Also, too, I want to add on to that. When Chrissy from Love and Hip Hop, this was over a decade ago, had proposed to Jim Jones, and this is an example when I'm talking about these men and the role reversal that women are doing. Chrissy had proposed to Jim Jones on Love and Hip Hop, like I said, over a decade ago, and I honestly thought that was pathetic as well and desperate that she sat there and proposed to that man when he should have been proposing to her. That's why I said, what has society have? What has it came to? What is going on? She's sitting there proposing to that grown man.
So
sorry, Chrissy, and you're beautiful. You're beautiful. You're still beautiful. You're still beautiful.
So what about the women that are out there proposing to men or taking their shot on these guys? What about them?
Again, I
don't think it's pathetic.
I think that it's the man's job.
I don't think it's pathetic.
Let me know if I'm wrong. I'm ready for criticism, all y'all. Men, women, let me know if I'm wrong.
She was a woman that knew what she wanted, and I don't think there's nothing wrong with it.
That was wrong. I thought that was pathetic, and I sat there and said, "What?" I sucked my teeth and said, "What kind of mess is that?" And I was younger too at that time, and I know that wasn't right. I know that wasn't right. I think she's around my age at that time, in the 40s. That's pathetic and desperate. But Chrissy, you're beautiful. Like I said, you're so beautiful.
Look, you said it. I ain't going to fight
sorry.
that
Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. But I had to say it.
So my question is, what's other ways to keep the love going strong during difficult times?
During difficult times to keep the love going strong, I think you got to always remember how you met, where it started, where the attraction started, what kept your love alive, what made you fall. Here's a good thing. What made you fall in love with each other? I think that's the foundation where it all starts. I think doing emotional support, check like you do with your woman. Doing the check-ins over material things. I think checking in constantly.
Absolutely.
That's very important. I think being creative when there's no resources available.
Absolutely.
Use your imagination. That's what we have it for. It's the beautiful thing about our brains, our mental, our emotional. Use your imagination. And also, if we have patience and understanding.
Oh, yeah.
And humility. Be humble.
Those things go a long way.
Yeah, because money can be tight, like we mentioned earlier, with finances and stuff, but there's other ways around it. It doesn't always have to be about money. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah.
Okay.
Especially during stressful time. Also, if you're also with your partner, have some good sex.
Have sex, people.
Have some good sex.
Have the sex.
And don't do the conventional love making. Do some stuff you never thought you would be doing. Get your freak on. Get your sex on. Have sex. Explore shit. Do things together.
For sure.
Yeah, but try to switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, definitely switch it up.
I think, yes. And not just with sex, but maybe switch up a few things in your life. Kind of spice up your life.
Honestly,
shoot.
As a man, sex is, plays a big part, but something I've kind of gotten into definitely is more like spiritually and emotionally connecting, and kind of having that connection over sex is kind of like we all just like lay in the bed and just look at each other, say nice things to each other, compliment each other, just kind of because sometimes you don't have the time for the sex. Life is chaotic, so much stuff going on and all that, but like also just spiritually connecting with your partner. This goes for any sex, anybody, whoever you with. Just tap in on make your partner feel good, because sometimes we can't always get to the sex, but if you get into the sex, make sure y'all having some good sex. Get the sex in. But sex is
Shoot.
not everything in a relationship too, because there might be one time in your life where you can't no longer have sex.
Yeah.
So y'all still got to love each other. So that's another thing also too. But also just make sure y'all connecting on all different types of levels, just not the sex, but also connect on all different types of levels. Tap in with each other, get into each other on a spiritual connection, mentally and emotionally. That will also do some things for you too.
That's like mind fucking. That's like literally
it's like
mind
fucking.
It's
You
mind
would think
fucking.
that you had sex
It's
by
true.
just
That's
connecting
right.
with
That's
your
where it starts
partner
with the
like that.
brain.
Even have dirty talk.
There
Dirty
you go.
talk.
There you go. There you go.
Send a message to
Sexting.
your partner. Tell them how much you love them, or what you want to do to them, or what you're thinking about. Whatever, and just also keep those communication lines in those areas always, because we get busy, we caught up, we got so much.
We're on a routine.
But just to let your person know, your partner know that you're thinking of them in that way. You still find them attractive. You still love the sex and all that. Just words would do something also too.
I agree.
And it'll make you forget that you haven't even been physical with your person. You know what I mean?
That's true.
So definitely connect with your partners on all levels, y'all. Keep the connection going. But if you got the time to get it in and enjoy it, people. Get it in.
Get it in.
I'm for it.
And experiment.
Absolutely.
I'm for it too. My celibate ass.
Yeah, shit. Self sex too. Self sex.
Yeah.
All of that. If you're the single folks, y'all know what to do. Y'all know how, if you want a one night stand or you want a solo dolo by yourself, get off.
Do what makes
Fellas,
you feel good.
We've been getting off since we were young boys. Ladies, they are talking about it now. They got roses. They got everything. Ooh, excuse me. They got everything. So, people, take care of yourself. Get that orgasm when you can. Enjoy.
Yes.
It's a stress reliever. I'm for it. I'm for sex. I'm for masturbation. I'm for it all. People, take care of yourself.
And safely.
Safely.
Safe sex is the best sex.
My single folks, safe sex.
Yes, it's the best sex. It was good. We're crazy. So now we're going to have a discussion on being creative when showing love to your partner or yourself instead of the usual, instead of the usual schmoozle. So creative love is based like on personal, not performance type of stuff. We know. Thoughtful, again, not based on expensive. Effort over expectation. Yep, that's important. That's very important. As we mentioned earlier, with dating, like when you first met them, the moment, do a scenario where you go back to your very first date you went on. I think that was cute, especially if it's been a few years.
We always talk about our first date. Yeah.
And then, you know what? Maybe go ahead and do it if the store or wherever is still open.
And we'll tend to still go to the same place all the time.
Do it. Do that. Recreate that moment. Recreate your first date.
Talk about the memories and all the good times and all that. That always kind of sparks it, like the fun moments. Remember we did it here, or remember we went here, or remember those types of things also too. Yeah, those types of things like that kind of keep it like that. That is there, because sometimes when you're in a relationship, you kind of forget that those types of things, because we get caught up. So still just remembering and talking about it, and then being happy when you're talking about it, it does something.
It does. It's
really
like the nostalgia.
Yeah.
Like you sit back and look back and have flashbacks.
Absolutely. But definitely keep it creative.
Keep it creative. I say keep it
always
creative.
Find new things to do.
Absolutely.
And it can be the simplest things. The simplest thing, a car ride, or rides, a walk, a movie together with no phones or anything like that, a dinner, just simple things like that. That goes a long way also too. Yeah, all types of stuff.
And I want to say too, in all fairness, also too, if your partner wants to do an activity and that might not be something that you want to do, just still go ahead and do it for your partner.
Oh yeah, for sure.
That shows interest. That shows a form of love. Participate in it and act like you're having fun. Even if you're not, act like it. Your partner will be so excited. Just do it.
Take one for the team.
Yeah, take one for the team and just do it. You could do something simple at home. or like a little cute little game at home or
Yeah,
something.
game. Sit on your
Game
porch
night.
together. Like,
Yes. It's
oh,
so
there's so
much to
much stuff you can
do.
do. Go get
So much
ice
to
cream
do.
together. I like the simple shit like that. We'll do. We'll go
Yes.
get like an ice cream or a drink to sit in the car
Sit in
and
the
listen to
car. I love
music.
sitting in
You
the
know,
car.
stuff like that. And just like
Yes.
watch the scenery. Like
Vibe out.
everything doesn't have to be money or
Yes.
date or any of that. It could be the simplest things to keep the little spark and just that time with each other. Just spending a little bit quality time and kind
That's
of
what it
blocking
is,
out
like QT.
the noise and the world.
The world.
Take that time for yourself. And for y'all single folks, we already know y'all taking y'all time for yourself. God bless
Shit.
y'all. God bless
Shoot,
y'all.
patience
Y'all,
is a virtue with us.
Y'all the lucky ones because y'all ain't got to worry about nobody but yourself.
That's right.
Ain't nothing wrong with it. And
that's right.
I give praise to all the single people that are out here that are
Woo,
doing their
woo.
thing and living
Shout
their
out to
best
us.
lives.
Woo, woo.
I celebrate you guys. I celebrate you guys because it's only relationships can be hard, but I think it's only hard when you allow it to be hard or make it hard.
Or if you sit in misery and feel sorry for yourself, when you have no business
those
doing
type
that.
of things like that too. But the people that are out here that are in happy relationships or the people that are happily single, kudos to all of y'all. Keep living and keep being happy with yourself or with the person that you're with, no matter who you with. Be happy with yourself first and be happy with the person that you choose to be with.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And I want to add this part on too for the creativity. Write a letter to your partner. Sometimes when you see things out on paper and you read it, the emotions run deep. It could be even like you might have a tear jerking moment at the time. Write a letter to express your profound love.
She writes letters.
Write it. Yeah. It's beautiful. It's so fucking beautiful. Write a letter. I like to write. So future husband out there.
Write a letter.
You're gonna have your
write a 4-page letter.
I'm writing a 4-page letter.
Somebody give her a record deal. Give her a record deal,
and
man.
I closed it with a kiss, and I sealed it with a kiss. I add my little twist. Okay, so for creative self-love, single or not, take yourself out, right? Take yourself out, like what I did on my Valentine's Day. I took myself out to treat myself. Buy your own flowers. I can buy myself flowers. Miley Cyrus, shout out to you too for that song. It's a beautiful song. Have rest and relaxation without feeling guilty. Look at the times we're in. We're in a busy world. We're busy. We're always on the go, single or not. Take some time to rest yourself.
Absolutely.
Go to therapy. We emphasize therapy, mental health so much on this podcast.
Go
to therapy. Yep. Work out. Yep. Work on healing. Remember self-healing. Definitely self-healing. And pouring into your own growth.
Oh, absolutely.
Very important, right?
Very, very important.
Because that's what we have to do in life. It's to evolve. It's to grow. We have to grow. We're growing. We're getting older. We have to grow.
Yes. Absolutely.
So that's very, very, very important. Self-love isn't a trend. It's maintenance. Remember that. Remember that. It is maintenance. So
yeah.
We're going to close out on this one. This was very good. Thank you all for joining us. And just keep this in mind for, you all to remember this as we close out this episode. We got more coming, but we're going to close out our topic here. Are you loving creatively or just copying what you see? What's one intentional way you've shown love lately? Whether it's to yourself, into your partner. Those are things. Yep.
Okay.
Are you loving creatively? Or copying what you see? That just stood out to me.
Cool. All right, guys. I want to thank you guys for following us on social media, on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. And tell the people who ain't following us to follow us.
Spread the word with us. Also, guess what we have now? We have another Dear Sofa Talk letter.
Oh, yeah. How can I forget? We got another one, y'all.
Here it goes.
And this was good.
That was our drum roll. Okay. So this one, we're going to read it real quick. Okay, I'll read it. Dear Sofa Talk, starting off, I would like to say Happy Black History Month. Aster and 7. I have a major dilemma, like Nelly and Kelly rolling. I like what he did there.
Mm-hmm.
I need some advice. I have been with my girlfriend for 6 years. After college, we moved in together and it's been cool. We have 2 dogs. We are planning on getting married in 2 years and also expanding our family after our school debts are paid down. During the summer of 2024, my girl's first cousin and I shared a kiss after having a few drinks at a gathering. Since
Whoa.
then, yeah, since then, we've been texting and sexting. Yo, it's been crazy. We always plan dates and meetups, but we never meet. During this past year, my feelings have grown stronger for the cousin. I don't know what to do at this point. My girl and I have so much history and happy moments together, but I just don't know anymore. The cousin makes me feel different in a good way. I really feel bad about this because they're both very close with one another. Aster and Seven, what should I do? From Split Decision. Okay.
Whoa.
I had to take a deep breath on there. Get this letter again. Yeah,
Wow.
this is tough. I personally think he's overstepping boundaries by I think he's in love with the cousin, the first cousin. It
I
sounds
want to
like.
know who made the first move on the kiss.
Mm.
That's what I want to know.
Mm-hmm,
Who made the first? So there, for them to kiss, there was some.
I think there was
attention.
drinking. There was drink,
but there was some type of attraction toward with both of them, between both of them. All I'm going to say, man,
split decision.
Don't do nothing with that cousin. Don't sleep with her. Don't meet up with her. I think you should cancel that, because if you know they have a good relationship or whatever, maybe I don't want to be wrong. This might be one of those things you got to take to the grave, because if you really love your girl and y'all planning on getting married, and yeah, you kiss the cousin, y'all haven't had sex with each other.
But
yeah,
but they're sexting. They're texting and sexting.
Yeah,
that's kind of a form, even though it's not physical.
Yeah, this might could definitely be something that I think you should take to the grave. If your love for your girl is that deep, and then if you also care about her and her cousin's relationship, because if this does get out, this can just cause a lot of chaos in the family.
Yeah, of course, with the family.
I think this should be something that you take to the grave and y'all both just end it and never talk about it again.
Okay, so y'all, I'm not gonna sit here and be phony. Let me tell y'all something. I was once attracted to one of the guys I used to date, his cousin. I want his cousin so bad. Stop. His cousin was fun. Okay, I don't think I'd be that kind of woman, y'all, either. Please don't. His cousin was so fine. I want his cousin so bad, but I couldn't go there. I couldn't do it. And I wanted his cousin. So I said, why couldn't the cousin come to me first, show? Why couldn't he come to me first? And the cousin, yeah, so I understand where he might be coming from. I'm a woman, though, from a woman's perspective. But me and the cousin, we didn't get intimate or nothing like that. I think it was like a little side conversation, like a little message on social media, but it did not go any further. And I said, damn. So I feel, like I said, I'm not gonna sit here sugarcoat nothing. I kind of feel where he's coming from. But see, my case, I didn't go that far with the cousin. Because I was like, that's gonna be fucked up, and I'll be around the family, and I met the family and stuff like that. That just wouldn't be a good look. And I wanted that cousin so bad. But anyways, yeah, another story. Honestly, this is my take on it. Honestly, I don't think the guy's happy with the current girlfriend. Hello. And the reason why I said that, he's stepping out with the cousin at that. So I think it's time for him to leave her alone. And if y'all agree with me, please let me know. If y'all agree with me, please let me know.
Okay, but
leave that woman alone.
He's asking us what should he do. So you're telling him to do what?
To leave that girlfriend alone.
So you're telling him to
leave the girlfriend alone.
Should he pursue to go and be with the cousin?
Don't even be with the cousin. Don't even be with the cousin. Leave them both alone. Guess what? You're stepping out. Your girl ain't giving you something that you need. You're stepping out. You have attraction to the cousin, the first cousin at that. You're missing something. Leave. Sorry, my brother.
But what if it was
Leave.
just a sexual thing? What if he loves his girl, but he just had a sexual, how do you put
Like
that?
attraction to
A sexual
the
attraction to
cousin?
the cousin, but he knows he loves and wants to marry his girl.
I think he is secretly in love with the cousin. I don't care. I think he's secretly in love with the cousin. He's in love with both. And I say, this is a messy. Leave her. Leave the girlfriend and leave the cousin alone. I'm sorry. That's just my take on it. I'm sorry. Split decision. You don't have to be split no more. Leave them both alone.
Split decisions, man. Do the right thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Do the right. What if the right thing is finding the cousin?
Split decision. Do the right thing. That's all I'm gonna say.
Okay. Oh, if sofa talkers, again, feel free to add on to this question here to help him out. He has a split decision. What should he do? Have any of you all been in that situation before? I shared my little secret. I with the guy dated his cousin. I wanted his cousin so bad, his fine self, but I couldn't go there. So have y'all been in that situation? Do you know somebody who's been in that situation? What would you do if you were in that situation? If you were the girlfriend or the cousin, what would you want to be have done? These are good questions. These are so good questions. Interact with us, y'all. Interact with us. This is, like we said, we are a cyber community here. It's not just Aster and Seven. It's y'all too. This podcast is not just for us. It's for y'all. That's why we do it. Thank y'all. We need your input. Put your input on it. Okay, so thank you so much for that letter. Thank you so much for that letter, and we hope we gave you sound advice. Okay, so we're going to be ending up here. So let's see here. As we always mention, we also have our own website now. You can go to Sofa Talk, SOFATAWK.com. Thank you for listening to our episode, Love Talk. Are you facing a dilemma or issue and you need advice from Seven and I? Feel free to write to the Dear Sofa Talk letter at Sofa Talk, that's SOFATAWK, @gmail.com, and we can see how we can help you. Our next episode title, Friends and Trips Don't Mix. Go figure. It's about to get hot soon, and people are going to be planning on traveling with friends and probably group trips.
Yeah.
This is going to be interesting.
Yeah, this is going to be
interesting. So I can't wait till we talk about this topic. And that will air on Saturday, March 28th. Please subscribe, like, follow, share, comment, or leave a review wherever you're listening. We are available on multiple podcast directories. Remember the talk. We'll have you talking on the sofa. Goodbye. Until next time.